Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and I certainly hope you're having a good one. Okay, this movie file here is just a general information file about these Himalayan salt lamps. Now, I am certainly no expert on these things. As a matter of fact, I haven't been into them for very long, but I just thought I'd make a real short, quick video here. General information on what because I've spent hours and hours and hours doing a lot of research on these guys here. Now, the basic idea behind these Himalayan salt lamps is they're part of historic medicine, the world of historic medicine. Now, this salt right here is supposed to be around 250 million years old. And what happens is when you place several of these throughout your house, it changes the ionization in the air, in the atmosphere. I think it positive, negative. It gets rid of the bad ions anyway, supposedly. Okay, and another. Oops, right there. I'm glad that happened. I'm glad this fell out because I was going to get around to talking about these cheaper. There's a whole bunch of these. Really, this is really actually a real good salt lamp. It was given to me by a good friend of my wife and I's that lives out on the East Coast. In fact, this individual works at one of these shops that sells all this kind of stuff, salt lamps and knickknacks and rootmen and woodwork and all that kind of stuff. And this individual was the one that informed me about these. Otherwise, I wouldn't know nothing. But the thing of it is, here it is. You take like Amazon, for example. There's 1,550 approximately on Amazon types of salt lamps for sale. They've got all kinds of shapes. They've got this kind of shape, pyramid shapes, which I've already reviewed one of them. They got square ones. They got fire bowls. They got ones that you can put candles in, and on and on and on like that. Some of them are very cheap. Some of them are knockoffs. Some of them don't have very good bases on them. Some of them don't have very good cords or lights and like that. So you got to kind of watch it. Personally, myself, I believe in spending a little money, extra money, and getting better ones. I just got done buying two really nice ones, which I've reviewed on YouTube here. Okay, so kind of watch it when you're buying these lamps, because like I say, there's some cheap knockoffs, and a lot of this stuff comes out of the Middle East. I'm going to pause there for a second, so you might want to pay attention to that. Okay, now right off the get-go, in this one right here, you can get they've even got into LED lighting, because the lamp works the best historically, medically wise, if it's a little warm. So they've even got into LED lighting. This particular one right here has only got a 7-watt bulb in it. You may want to go that route, so you don't burn up a bunch of electricity or whatever have you. This guy right here, like I say, this was a gift from a friend of mine, and there's no way I'm putting this down or calling this cheap, even though my friend advised me to change this cord. But this has just got a simple on-off situation going here on this roller switch, okay? The two I bought have got dimmer switches on it, and they've got a 15-watt bulb. Some of them go as high as 25 watt, and I think I've seen them as high as 40 watt. But you want a little light in these because they look better, and they historically do their thing if they're warmed up. Now, to round this out, the health benefits for these Himalayan salt lamps are supposed to help with depression, seasonal affective disorder. They're supposed to help clean up the air, purify the air. There's that ionization thing I just got done talking about, fixes the bad ions. I'm not going to get into that because that gets a little scientific. And you're like mine, I've got a pyramid one, which I reviewed here on YouTube, and I've got it sitting on a bedstand right beside my head. It can't be much more than a foot 14, 15 inches away from my melon when I'm sleeping, and I turn it down. That's why I like the dimmer switch, because I've got it dimmed down quite a bit. But it helps people with insomnia. Yeah, people with sleeping disorders, depression. What am I forgetting here besides everything? Well, like I say, but anyway, you'll have to do your own research, do your own conclusion, and find out if something like this is for you. But like I say, these things come at all prices. I've seen them as low as $6 clear on up to, pushing an $80 bill. And of course, the bigger they are, because some of these salt lamps, they run clear up at, 50, 60 pounds. Some of these things are great big. So there you are with all that. It's my understanding from this friend of mine that works at a shop that sells these, the more of them that you put in your house, the merrier. So there you are. So the whole idea behind these salt lamps is for medicinal purposes. Not only do they look good, but they help, like I say, with depression, stress problems, sleeping problems, insomnia, and like that, and clean up the air. So there you are with all that. And that's really the gist of this whole movie file here. Is just a general explanation about Himalayan salt lamps. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for watching the movie. Have a nice day.